happening, everyone? Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful morning. Today we're going to be talking about Rainbow Six Siege and 2 tips to improve your game. No matter what rank you are, there's always ways to improve. So these 2 tips were pretty much for anyone that's in gold, even in plat. Alright? These 2 tips will improve your gameplay and possibly increase your rank. So for tip number 1, you always want to drone the spot you're going to enter. Droning is so valuable in this game. If you lose, I don't like losing my drone. I like having both drones on hand at all. I like to put it in spots where I know I'm going to enter, because this also allows for me to see what enemies are going to be trying to spawn peek. I usually put them in spawn peek locations, and we'll get to that tip. That'll be tip number 2 here in a few. But like as you can see here, I put it in this room on Oregon because I'm going to enter from here. I like pushing and then sweeping my way, making sure the area is secure. So I put my drone in there, and as you can see, I heard some footsteps. You can't hear it because I took the audio out of the gameplay, but I heard some footsteps, and so I know there's an enemy around. I start running around here on the stairs. I'm buck, so luckily I can break through surfaces. But yeah, having both drones is crucial. This game is not run and gun. This game is literally, you have 3 minutes to get to the objective and secure it, or 3 minutes to eliminate all enemies. In Rainbow Six Siege, you need patience. If you don't have patience, this game is not meant for you. There's been games where I'm not 100% fully invested in the match and I'm on my phone, literally in the droning phase, and that will come back and bite me in the butt. If I don't have the patience to sit there and drone out an area, I'm like Germex, 99% of the time I'm gonna die. So patience is crucial to this game. So that could be a tip number 2 in this one. So it could be a 3-tip video. But yeah, so tip number 1 is just drone it out. Drone the area where you're gonna enter. Because if you go to the OBJ, they might have a bandit or a mute, and they might get your drone. Try to keep your drones alive. So as soon as this clip finishes up here, we'll get on the tip number 2.
Take you anywhere you want. So let me disarm you. There's an army of fighting around your heart. Let me disarm you. 'Cause baby, I just wanna love for you really hard. So let me disarm you. There's an army of fighting around your heart. Let me disarm.
Alright, welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed that little clip. We're going to go on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is spawn peeks. Learn them. Because if you learn the spawn peek, you can do them yourself, get an easy pick on defense. And then even on offense, you're able to expect the spawn peek from every direction. So learn the spawn peeks. If you learn the spawn peeks, you're able to save yourself and get a free pick for your team, which is very crucial. But forewarn, you do have the possibility of getting eliminated yourself. So it's like a high risk reward type deal. As you can tell, when I spawn peek, I love to spawn peek. When I notice my team's we're down or in score, like it's 2-1 right now, but if we were 1-2, I'd be spawn peeking, just trying to get that easy pick so it's a 4v5 instead of a 5v5. But what I like to do when I spawn peek is I like to change it up, so they're never always expecting the same spot. So I believe it was earlier this game, I was at the top of dorms through the front door at the top of the house. So it was where I spawn peeked the first time. This time, I opened up that window, as you can see in the bathroom, and then I went to this window. I love this. This is such a cheeky little spawn peek. But throughout this clip, you'll see that I do not get him on this one. I rotated back to that window that I cracked in the bathroom, and that's where I got my elimination. So yeah, these are just 2 tips that can improve your gameplay. Incorporate them to your own game, and then possibly see you in the plat level. If you enjoyed this video or you'd like to see more, just leave a thumbs up at the bottom of this video or leave a comment saying you enjoyed or you disliked. Alright, peace out and stay sweaty.